Hello everyone, I'm Behemoth from MythicImmortals and welcome to a game that I like to call Faeria. This is it's a strange little game. It's a mix between like a card game and a board game. So imagine like, I don't know what to imagine. Imagine like Risk and, what's it called? And Hearthstone put together. So, that sounds quite strange, but it's actually pretty fun. Me and the guys have been playing it a lot of while. I'm already level 18. Came out the first or second week of March, something like that. So it's been out for a couple weeks. I went ahead and bought some chests, so I thought we'd go ahead and open some of these up, look at some of the cards, and then maybe play a match or two. Just see what I get here. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good. We'll go ahead and keep that. That's good. Let's see what we can get here. That's alright. So I mostly play green. Well, let me go over this first. So first things first, you've got the 4 elements, which are blue for water, green for earth, yellow for like wind, and then you also have that doesn't help me much. You also have red for like fire and stuff, and then you also have these which are like neutral colors. Anyways, I mostly play green, so whenever I get something that's good that's not a green card, I try and... I also play a bit of red. This is real good. Like, I can reroll this, I try and reroll it. See, and then I get Gia's Grace, which is a really good green card. See what else I get. This is a good one. I'm gonna keep this. That's pretty good. Altar of Souls, activate, deal 2 damage to yourself, and add a... and it costs 2 less. Whenever this creature doesn't attack, it gains +1/+0 afterwards. That's pretty good, we'll keep that. Let's see what else we can get. Firestorm, that's pretty good, we'll keep Firestorm. Ogre Dance, random card in your hand costs 7 left. That's pretty good. So all in all, not too bad. Let's go see if I can make any changes to my deck. This is the soul green one that I have. Trying to see what kind of cards I could add. Got a lot of duplicates, so we can disenchant those. Let me see if I can get another one of Gia's Grace. That's pretty good. Well, actually, this one's pretty good too. Ruin's Guidance. Give a creature +2. This gives both though. Problem is I gotta take away something to get Gia's Grace. I think it should be alright for now. So let's go ahead and... the one I really want is, I'm looking down here, I want to see which one. Last words. This one's okay. There's one where it's... I like this one, but I think I really want this one, because what this one does is, when he enters, you can give a creature +5/+5, which is really good. This would be pretty cool too, because when he, or when she dies, I guess, she goes back to your hand, and you can... I want a couple of these. There's one that's like really good. This one's amazing. Add a random green creature card to your hand, and it gains +6/+6. This is amazing. I want to get a couple of those, maybe. Anyway, so let's go ahead and play a battle real quick, and I can sort of show you. Man, let's just do a casual match. Anyways, I'll sort of go through and teach you guys how to play it. It's really easy. It's a lot like Hearthstone in a way, with this sort of added twist element to it, which makes it a bit more like a board game than like just a card game. It's got a lot more strategy to it than like just Magic or Hearthstone or Elder Scrolls Legends. So we can choose 3, so we'll take that away. We'll take these 2. These will be really good. And we get use guidance, and we get the explore card. Okay. So he's gonna go first. So let me go ahead and explain it. So every turn we gain 3 Faeria, which is pretty much mana. These right here are Faeria wells. So if you place a creature right next to it, they will give you an additional Faeria on the start of your turn. So what you do is I think he's trying to rush me, but we're not going to let him do that. So I can play this, get a free land. So what you do is every turn you can either place 2 normal lands or 1 colored land, or you can gain an additional Faeria or draw an extra card. So like right here, I need 1 grass, so I need 3 mana and 1 grass forest to place in. So what I'll do is I'll use the prairie card, which you get if you play second, which I think is really strong. And then place a forest there. So I'll need 2 to play him. He's got taunt. And what taunt means is that if a creature, so if you play a creature, that creature has to attack, his creature has to attack my creature with taunt before he can attack any other creature. Okay, so now I have this wood elemental, which is actually really good. So what I can do is I can place this right here, place the wood elemental right there. What happens is when the wood elemental enters, I can place an additional forest, which lets me place that there. Then I can place the Tiki Piper right there. And what he does is when he enters, I give a creature 4 health. I'll give that to this guy because he's like a defender. So he's a 3/8 right now. He's got a lot of life, which makes him a good defender. And also my Tiki Piper is right next to the Faeria well. So at the start of my next turn, I'll gain 1 additional mana, or Faeria, or whatever. And he just surrendered. So that leveled me up, so I got 110. And because that was the first one of the day. That was interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead with another game then. Anyways, that was actually a really good play for what I did. Really good to show off the strategy. I was thinking of playing the Living Willow instead, but since that wood elemental let me play an additional forest. So what green's really good at doing is playing extra like special lands. Like there's this one card, I forget what it's called. I think it's like Wild Growth or something, but it lets you pay 2 and it gives you 2 extra forests. So we play first, so we'll get rid of him. We don't really need him. So he gets Explore card, which is really strong. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that and that. And that's going to be our turn. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Play our Wood Elemental. Put that there. And end the turn. And then next turn we can play a Tiki Piper. Or a Tiki Caretaker. Probably the Piper. So he's going to play his Explore card, gain an extra land, and then put a mountain right there. So he's using red. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, and sort of move up this way, play our Piper right there to give him extra health. And something you can also do, which is really cool, is place forests on like pre-existing spaces. Okay, so that's actually like not good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Ooh, crap. That's not what we want at all. So like if I wanted to place an extra like forest right here, I could. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one right here. And we're gonna put a Tiki Caretaker right here. And we're gonna buff our Willow up. And that's gonna be our turn. Actually, no, what we're gonna do is, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna do that. So that kills our Piper, but now he's at 5 life. So if he attacks the Wood Elemental, which we might as well just end it right there, kill him off, and then we can play another Tiki Piper right there, and give him an extra 4 health. So we gave him a free 2 mana, which is, it's okay, in all honesty. That's what he was gonna get off of us anyways. So he's going to keep us from sneaking up next to him, which is understandable. But he's going to put something big right there. Yeah. So what we have is we can do this. And we can play this. Now this guy, he's real good, because what he does is he can't get Faeria from right here, but every time he attacks a god, which is what we are right now, I guess, technically. So he's a 5/5, and every time he attacks a god, I gain 5 life. Now it's not lifesteal, so if I buff him up, I don't gain extra life. It's still only 5 life. So I think what he's going to do right now is probably put a mountain or something right there and try and keep me from fighting. Yeah. And then he's going to play a big creature right there. Not what I would have done, but okay. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to draw. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use him to jump over here, put that down, and then I can play Living Willow right there. So that now he has to attack Living Willow. And I'm not going to attack him because that would kill my monster. And then we're going to end our turn. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted at all. That's okay. So he's pretty much keeping us from landlocking him. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we'll have this Tiki come over and pretty much sacrifice himself. I'll take the extra 2 damage. We'll have him jump over here and fight him, giving us the health. And then we'll plop you down. And then we're gonna put a couple lands down and put the Faeria tree down. Now this is what's called a structure. So structure has life, but not damage, or not attack. So they can be damaged. And they also can't harvest Faeria. Oh. I see what he's doing. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I saw that coming. I knew he was gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and should I? Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Gia's Grace on him, and that'll give him +3 life. So I'll attack that. That'll give him 2 life, but now he has 1 extra life, so he can like survive an extra hit from the rat or the kobold right here. And then there's no reason to fight that right now. We might as well just draw an extra card. Ooh, that's good. Let's go ahead and put that there. So what this does is, let me go through what this does first. What this does is every turn it gains 1 life, and then once it reaches 5 life, I gain 10 mana. Or this gets destroyed and I gain 10 mana. Once this dies, I draw a card pretty much. So he's gonna pretty much, I think, sacrifice himself. He's got a couple hold the lines. So what that little thingy did is when it died, I drew a card. I get a Tiki Caretaker too. So this is a Deepwood Grizzly, so every time this thing takes damage, it doubles its attack power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him right here. And then I'm going to gain 1 Faeria. And then I'm going to put this thing right there, which I kind of should have done that. And I'm going to give him +2/+2. So now when he attacks him, he'll take 2 damage, but his attack will double and go up to like 10. And then I'm gonna... I don't want to do that. And that'll be our turn. No, I shouldn't have done that. Oh crap, I messed up. So what I did is I put this here and that gives him an attack. Whenever he attacks something and deals combat to something, that's fine. But now he's gonna attack this. And then some random creature, I hope it's this thing, gains 3 attack. I wouldn't, I'd be if this thing gained 3 attack, because this thing is pretty much gonna sacrifice itself. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. I don't want my bear to get hurt. It's my turn now. Let's go ahead and draw an extra card, see what else we can get. Possessed Ursa. Oh no, that's the wrong one. This is the one whenever it's dealt damage, its attack doubles. Okay. I was thinking of something different. I was thinking of this one, but no, this is just a grizzly bear. Fucking then, just go in there and fucking mess him up. And then just put that there. Try and, I guess, landlock him a bit. And then we'll put our bear down next turn. Next turn we'll go ahead and put this bear down. We'll also gain 10 mana from this, I believe. So we'll have like a ton of mana to do things with. Oh, Lord of Terror. Ooh. Ooh. Coolio. I am fine with that. I'll take 2 damage, I don't care. But I'm gonna put down a Primeval Colossus. I'm gonna go and draw a card too, see what else we can get. I'm gonna also... oh, I might as well put down Possessor, so... yeah, I'll put you there. We pretty much got him now, I think. He's gonna try and put something down here. That's okay. Kobold War Beast. I've got Living Willow and Wood Elemental. That was smart. That was a good play, actually. Let's go and draw a card, see what we get. Tiki Caretaker. Okay. I'm gonna move him up here, and then put Wood Elemental down here, and then I guess just put a forest down right there, and then we'll deal that. I'll take the 2, but then he can come in and deal 7, and then the bear can come in and do that. That's fine. I've got a I'll put Living Willow down here. Ooh, okay, so I've got an idea. So what I'll do is I'll use Tiki Caretaker on Possessed Ursa. That'll make him a 3/10. Which, here, I'll just show you. So what I'll do here is I'm going to use... well, I might want to use him too. We'll use Tiki Caretaker. Give it to Possessed Ursa. He's going to fight him. And then his attack will go up to 6. So he just gained 10, which is okay. Because I'm going to come in here and smack him. And then I'll hit him for the 7. And then we're going to use Feed the Forest on Deepwood Grizzly. And we will put a thing there and put Living Willow there. And we should be good. This should be game after this. Yep, he surrendered. Alright, that was cool. So yeah, this is just something neat that I wanted to show you guys. Just a little fun game that I've been playing with my friends recently. That it's free to play. Also, it's free on Steam. You can look it up. It's real fun. It's free. It's interesting mix and strategy and stuff like that. Excuse me. And it's just a neat little game to play. So go ahead and check it out. Share it with your friends. Do that kind of stuff. Because this is I think it's in like beta or something like that right now. Because it only came out, or maybe it like was fully released on the 8th. I think it was released on the 8th. So it's only been out for a little bit. So yeah, go ahead and try some out. There's a bunch of other cards. There's a bunch of playstyles and stuff. There's another deck I'm working on. Here, let me show you. Right here, which is this red-green one. So I've got a bunch of red cards, but I also have a bunch of green cards. But these have to do with stuff that like die. So this one, whenever an adjacent creature dies, he gains a +1. This is the Feed the Forest, which is you destroy a creature and gain the Faeria. Bloom Sprite when it dies. Possessed Ursa. So I get a bunch of stuff with like when it dies or when it's damaged and stuff like that, it does things. And then I have something like this: is whenever an enemy creature dies, deal 1 damage to the opponent and gain a Faeria. That's real good. Whenever an enemy creature dies, deal opponent to your creature. That's real good. And then a bunch of stuff with like combat. I should probably put some wood elementals in here. But like, yeah. Firestorm, which is deal 3 damage to all enemies. Kobold Warlords. Meteor, which is a really good card that I got. I think I got another one in the packs that I was opening. Choose a space, destroy all creatures, structures, and lands on or adjacent to that space. So that's really good. And then I got this in a pack I was opening, which is Crackthorn Beast, which I deal 4 damage randomly, and then give +4/+4 randomly to my allies. So that's real good. And he's also got dash too. So these are just some, I might add a couple more of the lower cost. But yeah, this is just something I wanted to working on. And then this is a rush deck that I have. I don't play with players because it's crap against players, but it works really well against AI if I ever want to do solo battles. So what it is it's just a bunch of neutral low costs. And you can put neutral creatures on those like plain tiles without any like special lands on them. So I can just rush up to enemies or rush up to the enemy gods and just spam them with a bunch of low costs, which normally doesn't work. Normally it doesn't really affect against like an actual strategy, but like what's it called? Against AIs, it like I guess confuses them. So these kind of decks with like lots of low costs and no real like strategy except for just like a rush work real good against like AIs and stuff. And then this is the green deck that I just used to show you guys. So yeah, go ahead and play it for yourself, and it's actually like really fair with what's it called? Like not just the end game currency, but also the pay for currency. Like for example, here I'll go to the shop. Chests cost 250 gems, and you can buy like 13 chests for $10. So a chest isn't even worth $1. Or I guess it is in this point, but then you get these bonus gems for buying more and more. So I mean, it's a free to play game as well. So you come in here and then you drop like $10, you can buy 13 chests and you're good to go. You don't have to worry. And then it's also fair if you do the solo missions. Like here, solo. Like these are like what's it called? Quests and stuff. Solo quests, and they give you a lot of XP, which helps you level up, which gives you more chests. And then also they give you gold, which helps you get chests, and then also they'll give you like outright chests if you complete a difficult solo mission. So this is just something I wanted to show you guys. Just a fun, neat little game that came out recently that I haven't seen a lot about. So go ahead and like, subscribe. and check out some of our other videos. And Mass Effect should start up again tomorrow. I just wanted to take a bit of a break from it and show off this game that I've been playing a lot. So, yeah. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.